Hello, my CNC brother or sister. I'm Garrett with IDC Woodcraft, and welcome to this weekend update video where you and I are going to be talking a little bit about CNC business on a particular subject that comes up a lot. And I want to really try to press the point home with you in this video. It's based on a post that I saw in the CNC Entrepreneurs Facebook group. The CNC Entrepreneurs Facebook group is a group that I started for entrepreneurs to help each other with their business, to brainstorm, mastermind, and get tips from those who have been doing it for quite a while. You will find them in the Entrepreneurs Facebook group. If you're not in it, sign up for it. There's a link down below in the description for you to do that. All right, before I get into this little thing that I saw, I am taking the weekend off, hanging out with my grandkids, and yeah, just chilling out on the back deck while they're inside doing whatever they're doing right now. I'll get back to them in a minute. Also, I just want to let you know there's a change coming with IDC Woodcraft. I have made an executive decision, and I think you're going to like it. And that is, I'm not telling you yet because I'm not ready to release that information yet, but I will release it soon. So just stay tuned. Okay, let's talk about this post that I saw. And what they had said was that if you're going to price your stuff, you have to stay competitive in the prices that you're charging other people. And this this is absolutely wrong. Most people think that you need to be in a competitive space. You want to be in a non-competitive space. So the masses hang out in a competitive space. So we're going to use cutting boards as an example. If you go to Etsy and search cutting boards, which I want you to do after this video, you're going to see a bunch of amazingly beautiful cutting boards that are dirt cheap, ridiculously dirt cheap, and they have no business being in that price range that they're in. You'll see them from 25 bucks up to maybe 80 bucks. And this is where the masses hang out. And this is where lower budget shoppers go, for the most part. You don't want to be shopping or selling your stuff based on prices that you see in something like Etsy, because it's framing you in a lower budget than what you want to be in. The idea is you want to find the people that want to pay more. Yes, there are people that want to pay more than what you're seeing in Etsy. Let's just say these are people that wouldn't touch a cutting board for less than $100. Same exact cutting boards that you're seeing for 30 bucks on Etsy can be sold for over $100, $200, $400, $700 to the right client. So here's where we're going. You need to understand or do some research or think about who you want to sell to. When we get into CNC business, we don't really think about the market we want to hit. I'm always talking about a niche, but there's also a market or markets within niches. What you want to do is find the markets in the niche that you're getting in, and we'll just use cutting boards, that are wanting to pay more. For example, I was talking to someone, one of our CNC brothers, who sold a cutting board for $575. How could he get away with that? Because he found the right market to sell to. He was selling to people who have homes that are upwards of $1 million. Now let's get into this whole psychology of this thing. There are Walmart shoppers, and there are higher level shoppers, and then there are even higher level shoppers, and then there's high class shoppers. You want to get into a higher level shopper that has more value in them. They will not pay less than $100 for a cutting board. This is the type of market you want to find. And how do you do that? Well, number one is, first of all, you have to decide the niche you want to be in, and then number two, determine if there is a market in that niche that wants to pay more. So we'll just take the cutting board. You don't want to sell to people that are living in suburbia where the houses cost $150,000. You don't want to sell to that type of crowd. You want to sell to people who are in the $500,000 house ranges. Why? Because they have a higher value in themselves. Here's how you'll understand what I'm talking about. I want you to think about whatever product you're thinking about putting out there. And then think, I'm going to charge twice the amount of what I originally thought I would be charging. So let's say you're thinking of $35 for something. Now think, I'm going to sell the same thing for $75. And as you're thinking that, you start to feel like you can't do that, that's pushing the envelope, that nobody will buy it. This actually is a reflection of your own limitations and value in yourself. So what you have to do is get uncomfortable and push yourself up to that range. You can actually sell more stuff, believe it or not, if you push your prices up. And the reason is because people perceive that as having more value than the things that are $35. If you have a cutting board on Etsy and you're selling it for $70, my challenge to you is bump it up to $140. And if you feel uncomfortable, here's the nice thing about it. You can always change it back down. But give yourself the test. Bump it up to $140 for a week. The thing is you've got to bump the value up in yourself. And you have to kind of force yourself up that chain. It's a mindset thing, right? It's something that sits back in our mind that we don't think that our stuff is more valuable than what we think it is. When the whole thing is holding you back is you. Okay, so what I want you to do is seriously think about doubling your price. But you have to understand and find the market that's going to buy that thing at that doubled price. But I can tell you, even if you're like on Etsy, bring your prices up. Get them outside of where everybody is at, because that'll pull you out of the noise. Everybody and their brother stays in that price range, that competitive price range. So you need to pull yourself up above it. That alone will make you stand out in one way. So I hope this makes sense to you, that if you want to make money in your business and do well, you have to bring the value up in yourself and you have to go find the customers that have that higher value in themselves. They'll be willing to pay more money for the same project if you're willing to go there. And you have to push yourself there. It's not always easy to do it, but you have to do it. And if you find yourself super resistant to it, remember, it has to do with you, not them, or what you're doing is you're not seeing the value in yourself. So you have to push yourself up. And when you make that sale at that higher price, you're going to feel good about it. And then you're going to start having that shift. But you have to get uncomfortable and push yourself up there first and trust the process. All right, with that, I'm Garrett with IDC Woodcraft. Don't forget to sign up to CNC Entrepreneurs Facebook group. The link is down below in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of the weekend, and I will talk to you later.